second technology is automation and how automation blends into RPA, that is robotic process automation. Firstly, automation is the use of various control systems for operating equipment and processes such as machinery in factories, boilers, heat treating ovens, operational processes and software applications, and all of these with minimal or reduced human intervention. Some processes in manufacturing or business have been completely automated over the last few years. The biggest benefit of automation is that it saves labor. However, it is also used to save energy, to save material, to improve quality and accuracy, to bring precision and to increase operational efficiencies. RPA or robotic process automation is an emerging form of business process automation, a technology based on the notion of software robots. RPA systems develop the action list by watching the user perform the task in the application's graphical user interface, and then the software robots perform the automation by repeating the task directly with the graphical user interface. The objective of RPA is zero-touch process. That is, every process should be completed with zero human intervention, and any human intervention, if needed, is only for value addition. RPA thus allows data to be handled in and between multiple applications. For example, a use case can be an RPA receives email which contains an invoice. As soon as it identifies that there is an invoice, it will extract the data from the invoice. And this data is directly fed into the accounting and the bookkeeping systems. Thus, RPA works seamlessly without any human intervention. This process, if it was done by a human, would take a few hours, but it takes only a few minutes if a software robot is going to do it. Banks and insurance companies have implemented RPA in the loans or insurance due diligence process, where they have to ascertain the credibility of the borrower or the insurer. This has resulted in huge savings through operational efficiencies, lower labor costs, and lower risks. Additionally, customers have been delighted through quick service. Let's watch a video that highlights the working and benefits of robotic process automation.
Work areas are burdened with repetitive and time-consuming processes. Clients want to reduce costs, improve delivery, and ensure consistent quality. Robotic process automation, or RPA, is more than a trend. It is a different way to think about how business processes are solutioned, delivered, and managed. Robotic automation further empowers business advisors, knowledge workers, and judgment-based role staff by removing the mundane and allowing them to spend their time on the parts of the business process that are customer-centric and not rule-driven. Humans and machines, each on their own, won't be enough to drive businesses in the coming decades. Tomorrow's leading enterprises will be those that know how to meld the two effectively, taking steps toward a virtual workforce. To that end, automation delivers proven results. When it comes to quality, the ability to create a full audit trail reduces compliance and business risk. Human error is eliminated, while there is a greater than 40% increase in FTEs who are able to focus on customers. In the area of delivery, RPA can lead to a 40% reduction in average handling cycle time, enhance the customer experience, and make a business resilient and operational 24/7. And when it comes to cost, businesses can see processing costs reduced by 30 to 80%. Driving return on investment in core residential mortgage loan initiation is just one of many of these processes. This process is responsible for creating a new loan in a loan origination system, ordering services, and validating key information. This people-intensive process had faced numerous challenges, including heavy data input and system runtime, multiple third-party orders to external systems using existing data, resulting in double entry, and possible interruptions at the processing level, increasing the time to completion. In RPA, developers use business process documentation to map out and build the solution. Process flows are created. The tool is taught about the target application it needs to interact with. The end-to-end automated business process is successfully modeled in the system, as it easily navigates through target applications, executing the business process just as a human would. The RPA tool initiates the new loan setup and creates the loan. Then, it inserts data within the appropriate fields correctly every time. It gathers information and initiates third-party orders. And with a virtual robot, it can, for example, access external websites for validation. And in this case, a quality check on addresses. In comparing manual entry to RPA, the time saved is significant, at approximately 20 minutes for each loan setup and ordering service. Plus, with a virtual worker, there is the added benefit of accuracy and predictive time orders. With the RPA tool automation, the virtual worker moves directly from one item to the next until all the items in its queue are exhausted. Time saved quickly adds up. During an 8-hour period, by saving an estimated 20 minutes in processing for each file, an additional 140 minutes would be freed up for other work. This excludes breaks, errors, and out-of-office time. And if a virtual worker operates for 16 hours a day, the savings double to 280 minutes. That's equal to almost 5 hours of added capacity a day per person. With this process, we can see up to a 50% reduction in FTEs required. And in this example, 16 becomes 8, with the focus shifted toward customer activities. Robotic process automation will drive operational efficiencies and cost savings across core lines of business, transforming customer outcomes, reducing business risk, and optimizing existing processes and systems.